Oh, okay, it looks like the knife round's actually started now, so I'm going to shut up about Cash. We've got Endpoint on the T side here, just for the knife round, and then fnatic Academy on the CT side. They're bunching up in mid, they're all circling each other. No swipes have been made yet. Are we going to get some in here? Yeah, Sheikhy goes in with his 2 knives. It looks like, okay, fnatic get 2, Endpoint get 4, fnatic get the last one on Sheikhy, leaving just Matafe. Endpoint with the knife round. Loza, that wasn't very nice. Come on, man. We're all friends here. So, Endpoint won the knife round. They have a good knack at doing that recently. And it looks like they're going to be starting on the terrorist side? Is this the start? No, I don't think it is. Oh, it might be. No, it can't be. There we go. Looks like they're swapping sides. Endpoint are starting on the counter-terrorist team. I'm not actually sure if this is a CT or T-sided map. I really should. But I do know it's an M4A4 map because it's very close quarters. But it looks like we're going to be getting right into the game. Let's have a look at the buys. We've got Thomas on body armor and a decoy, Mighty Max with the smoke and the diffuse kit, and then body armor around for Endpoint. 1 P2000 on Luzzer instead of a USPS. That's interesting. 2 P250. No, just 1 P250 on fnatic Academy. Pardon me, and lots of grenades and body armor all around. So we've got Mighty Max and Thomas playing very aggressively into B site here. They see a few faces. Mighty Max finds Eccles. Lucka just waiting, he hears the bullet shots, he's not going to push out any further. The bomb is rotating towards A, albeit slowly. Is Mighty Max going to find Lucka? I'm going to get Lucka and Luzza mixed up a lot, so please bear with me. They're very similar names. Matafe flashes into MBK, no one there to see it. Sheikhy hears them, he sees he sees Alex, takes him down with 1 headshot from the USBS, no body armor, nothing you can do about that. A few shots go towards Car there. Sheikhy looking to T-main. He sees the flash go in, he knows there's people there, he rotates off quads, goes towards the site. The smoke is down, that's a default smoke for A. Tafe and Meadow just walking slowly on site. They don't want to give Endpoint any indication as to where they are. Looks like Lucka finds Mighty Max on mid. Headshot with the P250. Maybe it was worth buying that in the end then. Meadow watching towards Highway. Luzzer is there. He isn't going to push it though. Instead he's going to play it safe and rotate back to site. Sheikhy here, does he find Meadow? No, he doesn't. Meadow takes him down. And the bomb is going to be planted at default. It is a 3v3 though. There's going to be a smoke coming in from Luzzer. He gets blinded, but he's already lined up the shot, so he just throws it. Oh, and he finds Lucka down at the end of A there. Quite a slow approach from Endpoint. Looks like Matafe finds Luzzer and Thomas, and Meadow at the end takes down Pulse. First round's advantage goes for fnatic Academy. Yeah, Matafe and Meadow both got 2 kills there. Though to be fair, I think Eccles got fragged quite early into the game, so there wasn't a lot he could do about it. Okay, CZ's for the Endpoint team, 1 Deagle on Luzzer, wouldn't have it any other way, and 2 Mac 10s for fnatic, and 3 AKs. If Endpoint get their hand on the AKs, that's probably going to be quite detrimental for fnatic's team here. Luzzer's popping a few Deagle shots downrange at mid, he's covering Thomas so he can just walk up with the CZ and try and get some close range sprays. Looks like Endpoint are anticipating a B push, though there is Sheikhy on A. Thomas finds Meadow. And then Lucka, through the bangable wall there, takes down Thomas. That's game knowledge there. Just holding that angle very patiently. As is Pulse. They don't want to give anything away, they don't want to push. And that's going for both teams, in fact. Bit of probing going in towards A main. Alex making a lot of noise. I think he's lining up a grenade there. Is that a flashbang? It is. Daffy's going to back off a little bit. They've made a lot of noise at A. However, that seems to be a complete ruse, a fake, if you will. I know, mad, right? Because now fnatic are gearing towards B site very quietly. They've only got 40 seconds left, so it'll be interesting to see how they play this. They're going to have to go in hard and fast. Endpoint don't have any grenades here, so they can't delay any pushes. Alex takes down Sheikhy, but Endpoint haven't seen the bomb yet, so they're not going to rotate. They get a flashbang into A, and a blind spray. Pulse gets down Eccles. Lucka takes down Pulse as well. There's 2 on site though. And Loza finds luck with the Deagle. Matafe returns it with the AK. They don't know Mighty Max is there. He hasn't made any noise yet. And he takes down Matafe while he's planting. Alex knows exactly where he is. The smoke goes down. And Endpoint win the rounds. Fantastic from Endpoint there. Just delaying fnatic Academy as much as they could. Well played, guys. Again, game knowledge. You know, a lot of newer players might just try and go for the kills as Endpoint, but running down the clock like that is a fantastic way to win because it means they can keep all their armor, they don't have to risk anything. Leaving Fnatic on the down here, so they've got 3 Deagles, a Mac 10. Not a really good buy coming in from them. Whereas Endpoint, look at them, they've got an AK recovered, an M4, UMP, FAMAS, MP9. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed match buy, but it's way better than what Fnatic are carrying at the moment. A few shots going down range. Doesn't seem to connect with anything. No one's boosted up. The bomb is left behind A main. They don't want to show Endpoint where it is. Very good call. Oh, he peeks around. Meadow tags him. 45 HP. Some early damage there. That could be detrimental to Endpoint. It looks like Thomas gets... in fact, Alex gets caught out by Thomas with FAMAS there. But Luzzer is dropped down to 45 HP, and that could be one Deagle shot, or easily one CZ shot away from death. He does have head armor, so maybe that will save him. Luzzer's going to be peeking around the corner here, and he gets degged. Meadow had his second covered, he knew exactly what was going to happen. Vents get popped. Lots of noise. Endpoint are going to be gearing up towards B now. Oh, in fact, I say that. Thomas and Shiki are still at A. They're going to have to do a retake if they get on site quick enough. They're going to be rotating around the CT side. Funnily enough, though, fnatic are actually going to be rotating towards A. How terrible for Endpoint. They have no idea what's going on until Shiki gets fragged down at car, leaving a free site for fnatic Academy. Thomas is going to be playing at car. He sees people. He doesn't get any frags down. A few shots off. He's down to 6 HP. 1 grenade can kill him. Luckily, though, they only have 1 Molotov on fnatic Academy. Mighty Max and Thomas are going to be pushing around the corner here. Are they going to see anyone? They don't see anyone. They can guess where they are, and they have a pretty good idea, it looks like. Echoes, who was that? Well, Thomas gets taken down by Meadow. And it looks like Meadow managed to get Mighty Max, and he gets Pulse. God with the Deagle. Headshots all around. For you and for you. And that has given fnatic Academy the money they need to buy up. They've recovered the M4. In fact, they're not going to buy up. They're going to play it safe. They're going to keep what they had last round. An AK on Meadow, but obviously we've got the FAMAS and the M4 recovered from the CT side. And another strange higgledy-piggledy buy coming in from Endpoint. That's a funny word. We've got the FAMAS, CZs, and the Deagles. Luzzer here mid with the Deagle. He sees Lucka, and he does take him down to 50 HP. But that's, unfortunately for him, not a kill. I thought it was a headshot. Maybe it wasn't. I don't think the Deagle's drop-off distance is that bad. Unless somebody even told me about a nerf patch. Oh, Shiki needs to just spray through Squeaky. Oh, well, he... That's not what I meant. He does fire one shot into Forklift there. Fnatic Academy are very good at map presence. They're good at slipping through the cracks while Endpoint are trying to figure out where they are. So I think Endpoint are just going to stick to their guns and have 2 at each site and then 1 in mid. Thomas is making a little bit of noise. Not sure why. Maybe trying to bait something out of Squeaky. Looks like Eccles and... Oh, okay, there's the intense spray coming from Squeaky. Eccles takes down Shiki with the FAMAS. No, sorry, Lucky takes down Shiki with the FAMAS, and Eccles finds Thomas with the M4. Luzz to get 1 digs on Eccles, who was not watching his back. Lucky there with the frag grenade, going to go in towards Card. Does it get anyone? It doesn't. Didn't even hear that go off, to be honest. Fnatic have a very strong presence on A here. Looks like they're going to get the bomb down. Lots of smokes to hide their vision. Endpoint's vision, that is. That's the bomb going down. Fnatic have a 1-man advantage here. Looks like Endpoint are going to be saving. Keep their weapons. No point trying to fight this one. Fnatic have dug their heels in here. There's no way Endpoint can come back from this. It seems at least. It looks like Pulse and MyMax are just waiting for them to push them into CT spawn, where they are waiting for them with angles. Oh, is Lucka going to run into Luz's trap here? Oh, maybe not. Ah, wow, okay. Bit of pre-firing there. Lucka manages to take down Luzza. Bomb goes off. An AK and FAMAS and an M4 are what Fnatic are left with. I'm sure they're going to buy up 2 more AKs. Are we going to see an AWP for Fnatic Academy? Doesn't look like it. No, we've got a Mac 10 for Alex as well. And then Endpoint with a bit of a cheap buy here. The FAMAS and the CZ, what they recovered last round. Not a lot of equipment bought for Endpoint. It looks like this could be a big old push towards B site for Fnatic. Smoke goes in to try and push him out. Flashbang goes through the smoke. A few shots off from Lucka there, and he gets punished for it. MyMax takes him down. Meta gets returned by MyMax. Alex pushing on site with Mac 10. He sees Thomas, headshot down. And then he gets fragged in return by Pulse. Traded, so we've got a 3 versus 3. The bomb's going to be pushing again towards A. Fnatic Academy have a fantastic sense for where Endpoint are going to be and just pushing through the little cracks in the map. There we go, this Matafay towards Car. Shiki can't quite get him with the Mac 10 from that range. Matafay does have an M4 as well. Eccles set up a trap for Shiki there with the AK-47 right at the top of the mid, and he takes down Pulse as well. Is he going to find Luzza? Luzza finds him, but Matafay is already waiting by Car and returns the fire. 4-1 to Academy. Money situation isn't looking too good for Endpoint. They're going to have enough to buy up, but they have to win this round if they want to continue that sort of streak. Otherwise, they're going to be back on Deagles and CZs, potentially. Whereas Fnatic have the AWP on Lucka. Oh my goodness. Luzza and Lucka with the AWPs. This is going to be great. Smoke goes in mid. Thomas is pushing up very early. Anyone going up boost? Doesn't look like it. They're all going A main. This is a solid A push by the looks of things. And there's only one person on A. That's Shiki, obviously. Lots of grenades come in. Shiki's going to be telling his teammates, it's going to be an A push, guys, come help me. Endpoint will rotate him round. Luzza takes out Matafay with the AWP. Shiki finds Alex, but is traded by Eccles. Pulse finds Meadow. Lots of smokes going down, not a lot of vision here. Lucka's got the AWP, he's going to be looking towards Car. Does he find anyone? He finds Thomas. And he sees Pulse, takes him down as well. Leaving just Eccles and Lucka versus Mighty Max, who is sitting by Car with the M4. He's got a few grenades on him. Nothing big. Sees Lucka, fires a few shots. Now Fnatic Academy know exactly where he is. Right by Toxic, that would be. Here's the bomb. You gotta check your corners, bud. There's a fake coming in from My Max gets fragged by Eccles. Unlucky for him. Now Lucka and Eccles sprinting away from the bomb. They're going to make it. There you go. 5-1 to Fnatic. Yeah, so we've got a full buy coming in for Fnatic. Head armor, M4s, and AWP on Lucka. And as I said, Endpoint didn't win the rounds. They're running on CZs and a P250. As expected, but unfortunate for them. Endpoint are setting up for a heavy B push, but it looks like Fnatic could be gearing more towards A. They are looking a bit towards mid. Luzza gets tagged down to 75 HP from the Molotov there. Melu doesn't see him. Oh, and he sees him just early enough to take down Luzza. Is he going to throw a grenade into mid-main? Looks like Pulse is going to be running away from that. Thomas pushing back a little bit. Fence hasn't been popped yet. IMAX is watching very patiently. Not a lot of action here at the moment. Both teams playing very quietly. Alex is getting ready to push through Squeaky, it would seem. Lucka's trying to find a few guys on B site. Alex finds Pulse and then is returned by Shiki, who gets Matafay. Flashbang goes in. Looks like Endpoint are actually pushing A, funnily enough. Little do they know, the bomb is at B. Flashbang goes into B. Lucka ready with the AWP, he watches Heaven. Molotov goes down. Shiki's found by Alex, and then Eccles takes down Mighty Max. It's just Thomas now, armed with his trusty CZ. Vote passed. Is he going to find anyone? Bomb's going to go down at the back of A side, B side, sorry. Not a lot Thomas can do here. He gets a frag. He gets 2 frags. Is that the end of it? Is he going to find Lucker as well? That's a lot of money for Thomas, actually. And he's found himself an AK. There's Lucker. He takes him down as well. 1 more to find, man. He's in tree room. You need to get that bomb, bud. 89 HP. Versus the 84 on Alex. Nah, it looks like he's going to be rotating away from this. Good try, though. He took down 4 of the Fnatic players. With a CZ. 1 with an AK. So that's a lot of money for the Endpoint team. He might be able to buy up next round. He's recovered an AWP, in fact. So I'm sure we're going to see that on Luzzer. Yeah, so everyone but Pulse has a lot of money, but somebody's bought up for Pulse. And we have a full buy coming in from both teams. Oh no, Pulse did buy for himself. I didn't see him buy the head armor. Endpoint, they've got 3 towards A. 1 mid, 1 B. They're pushing very quickly into team main on B site. They don't. None of the bullets actually connect with anyone. Mighty Max watching for the smoke here on B site. Lucker on the other side with Naught. Lots of frag grenades go into the start of team main there. Oh, okay. And there's a big setup coming in from Fnatic for B. It looks like they're trying to fake a B push again from Lucker with the AWP there, just sitting very patiently watching Mighty Max. Well, Mighty Max is sitting here lurking. If they don't check that corner when they go around it, they're gonna have a face full of M4, and that's not something you want to have on a daily basis. Smoke comes in to protect Mighty Max. So Matafe and Alex are going to be walking back through team main now that Endpoint have spent on their utility. Molotov goes in, looks like it's going to get Alex a little bit down. Thomas watching from car. Quick rotation coming in. But as we know, just because grenades are going down doesn't mean they're going there. Especially from Fnatic Academy, they're very good at fakes, it would seem. Luzzer watching. Can he get Alex? Is he going to see his arm? Is he going to expose any parts of his body? It doesn't look like it. This could be whether or not Endpoint win or lose this round. That opening frag here. Molotov goes in. He watches towards highway. He manages to get Meadow. Takes a few shots. Thomas is coming in to defend from car, but gets fragged by Alex. And then Lucker takes down Luzzer. Mighty Max and Pulse left alone near B site. I assume they're going to be saving. Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe if you can get a frag, that'd be fantastic. There's a bit of extra money. Otherwise, no reason to give up our N4s. Especially as Endpoint are lower on the economy side. Eccles is probing into B. Is he going to find anyone? He sees the body of Mighty Max, gets the headshot down. And then Pulse finds him as well. Is he going to pick up the AK? Just going to keep the N4. Matafe's going to find Pulse if he isn't too careful. He's at a headshot here. And he does. 6-1 to Fnatic Academy. So yeah, not a lot of money for Endpoint. I mean, they could fully buy if they wanted to. It'd be a bit skimpy on the grenade side, but it looks like they're going to go for CZs and grenades anyway. They know they can use them. Luz is going to stay with the P2000. He's got 6,500. Maybe he's going to wait so he can buy an AWP and lots of grenades next round. And again, we've got a full buy coming in from Fnatic as expected. A few shots going in from B. You can't really cover fire with the CZ because you only have 2 magazines. Tafe finds Shiki walking through the smoke. Meadow finds Thomas. Max is going to be walking around towards A site. There aren't any Fnatic Academy members there at the moment. Luz is hiding in a very odd spot on mid. Though it could be exactly what they need to catch out Fnatic if they do decide to go down mid. Bomb is, again, left in a spot. Endpoint are never going to find it. They don't want to reveal any of their plans just yet. Grenades going to mid. Smoke into sniper spot, looks like it. Not that Pulse is going to mind. Echo's slowly walking through. Looks like Pulse takes down Alex. And the returning frags from Meadow come in. And then he gets taken down by Pulse again. Loza is scored by Matafe, and so is Pulse. 8-1 to fnatic. Not the first half Endpoint was probably dreaming of. But now they can get some weapons under the belt. Loza's got his AWP, M4's all around for everyone else, A4's obviously because we're on cash, lots of grenades coming in, head armour for everyone but my Max and Cheeky, not that they really need it because they are against AKs, but it's always nice to have it anyway. 4 defuse kits. Cheeky doesn't have one, so he's probably going to be staying close to somebody who does have one, like Thomas for instance. Smoke grenade goes into mid, HE as well for good measure, doesn't find anyone. Molotovs to boost there, they don't want anyone coming there, but it doesn't matter because fnatic have actually stacked B. They flash in. They see Mighty Max, who's being hunted by Alex here. He sprays wildly through the smoke and it pays off. Thomas is going to be coming through vents, which is already popped actually, luckily for them. Meadow is going to be watching though. He sees Meadow. No, he's not going to try that. Bomber's gone down. Are they going to save? It is a 3v5. However, they have only just got their main weapons though, so maybe it is worth saving here. Yep, Endpoint playing it safe. I don't think they were expecting fnatic Academy to just stack up like that. Because they haven't done it yet. They usually like to spread themselves out thin and then all rush towards one site when they feel like they have the opportunity. Always change your game, that's how you win. Bomb's going to go off, leaving it 9-1 to fnatic Academy. There he goes. Okay. So it looks like we're going to be trying to find M4s for everyone on Endpoint. So it's a nice recovery from that round. Lots of grenades. Max has head armor this time. Cheeky still not. Not that they need it again, because fnatic have M4s and more. Lots of grenades. P250 on the order there. Okay, Thomas is found through the smoke by Eccles. Max is patiently watching B main there. Smoke's gone in, blocking all his vision. Pulse is probing for some information. Doesn't find any. fnatic can be wandering towards A. Alex is going to see if he can find anyone. Hiding and squeaky. It always sucks when you die here. That was a very late check behind him. Sets up a Molotov behind it. Loza's blinded just for a second. It looks like he gets a collateral. Meadow and Lucker both get taken down with one shot, hiding by MBK. P250 comes out. Does he find anyone? Wow, okay, another collateral. He finds Matafi and Alex. What a fantastic round for Loza. My goodness. He's going to be happy watching that back. Lol, apparently, from Petit Pan, our male. And Eccles finds Cheeky. Wow. Double collateral. That's going to be on the highlight reel later. That was incredible. Somebody clip that and put it on Twitter. I want to watch it back. And it looks like Luz going to find Eccles for the final frag of that round, leaving Endpoint 2-9. That's their first round in quite a long time. Wow, I bet he's feeling good about that. Bloody hell. Somebody clip that. I really want to watch that back later. fnatic going to be bunching towards B again. Endpoint do have two players there. Ready and waiting. One towards checkers already. That was very quick. Yep. Pulse takes down Alex with the frag grenades. HE goes in. Pulse is watching from heaven. Takes down Meadow. Max playing very aggressively there. Not a fine angle at all. Cheeky spraying through the smoke. Doesn't find anyone. Have fnatic lost their momentum? Has Endpoint found theirs? Or is Max going to guess where he is through the shots? No, he was aiming at him. Those shots were a bit of a telltale sign. Looks like fnatic are probably going to head towards mid. Try and get an A push through highway. Molly goes down from Thomas there on a main. Doesn't find anyone, but it could have done. He's just going to fall back, play it safe. Not a lot happening on B site here. Molotov goes in from Max. Lucker is just sitting there with the orb watching. Looks like they're gearing towards B again. They just went through vents, that's all the mid push was. Pulse knows it, he's going to be spraying through the bangable wall there. Sheiky's found by Eccles. And unfortunately for Mighty Max, he was in the flames and in the gunfire. Pulse gets taken down by Lucker. Thomas and Luzzer are rotating on. Are they going to try and claw this one back for Endpoint? Yes, they are. Thomas is at heaven. A few wild sprays going in. Molotov onto site. Matafe gets killed by it. He wasn't expecting it to spread that far, unfortunately for him. Thomas is found by Lucker. Pulse, I'm not quite sure what he did there, but it didn't pay off. Eccles finds him in the end. I'm sure he's kicking himself for that. I think he's trying to change weapon, but... So there's a freeze time coming in? I assume from Endpoint. But I can't tell. Because it doesn't say. Maybe there's technical issues as well. But let's have a look at Fnatic Academy's game so far. They are incredibly good at swapping their play. They'll gear towards B, but there'll be a few guys towards A, maybe one towards mid, and then they'll force Endpoint to rotate round just in case the bomb's going to get planted. And while that's happening, they'll probably leave one at B just to keep firing, and then they'll run towards A. It's a fantastic strategy. And then when they all bunch towards B, there's nothing they can do because Endpoint are all split out. They have no idea what's going on. They might even have one at B. Fnatic are really pulling out the bag here. We're not even at the end of the first half yet. It does look like Endpoint are going to be on a full eco here. Sheiky and Thomas don't really have the money to buy up. Neither does Pulse. It's just Max and Luzzer sitting on a bit of money. They could buy CZs for everyone. But it looks like they're going to stay with their starter weapons. Try and get some kills in maybe. Just to get a bit of economy on their side. Freeze time. Pause has been cancelled. Okay, they are going to be buying up. We've got an AWP, an M4 and 3 CZ75s. Yep, fair enough. That's probably what I would have done as well, to be fair. Though there is a reason I talk about the game and not play the game. Ooh, Lucker almost finds a shot off there. Very well aimed angle on the AWP there through the two bangable walls. At the top of factory, whatever that's called. Mid-main. Thomas is watching the top of Boost. Eccles is there. A lot of noise you can hear. You can't see anyone though. Meadow's just waiting on the other side of this smoke. Is he going to find Mighty Max who's sitting by vents? Well, no, he's not actually because he's on the other side of vents. X-ray vision sometimes messes that up for me. Thomas, can he find Matafe? Almost teasing him. You can hear them. He just can't see them. He knows they're up there. I don't know if he knows there's two people up there. And Meadow on the other side of this wall. If you just chucked a Molotov around that wall, he would be able to get him. He sees the grenade come in. I wonder if he can work out from that angle where he is. Yeah, two mollies come in. Mighty Max has to smoke himself out of danger. Sitting in vents. And he finds... In fact, Alex finds Thomas, but Mighty Max manages to return it with Eccles. From vents. He's be falling back. Laza waiting patiently on mid. Molotov comes in from highway. Sheiky takes down Alex. Meadow returns with Sheiky, and Meadow also finds Pulse. Through the smoke there, Mighty Max finds Meadow, but it was only smoke for a little while. He's going to be falling back towards Carl. Luz's flashed out by the orb. Flash is coming in from Max. Like is on 21% just by Forklift there. Is he going to find him? He does. Matafe hiding in a very odd spot actually. I wouldn't expect him there. Be interested to see if Mighty Max will. Defuse is coming in. Yeah, they have no idea where he is. And that is such a surprise for Luzza when Max suddenly dies. Interesting play though. Seems like fnatic are always one step ahead of Endpoint. fnatic Academy, I do keep saying fnatic. fnatic Academy. A few Academy players have gone on to play for Endpoint. I suppose that is the reason for an Academy, really. But it's nice to see that it works effectively. Luzza quickly fragged there by Eccles. No big buys from Endpoint though, all pistols. Mighty Max heading towards Car. Thomas is already there by Highway, the end of it. All of Endpoint are at A here. But fnatic Academy are playing very slowly. They could go either side if they wanted to. Smoke goes in there to the bottom of mid. Probably not quite where he wanted it, but it works. Meadow slowly poking around B, see if he can find any information out. Shiki getting very nosy here, and he finds Lucka. Doesn't kill him though. Looks like fnatic Academy are going to be heading towards B. So at Endpoint. Lucka takes down Pulse, who is sitting at the top of heaven there. Eccles is at Vents. Is he going to find Shiki? He does. Bit of a messy spray, but it actually works in the end, so... Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Meadow finds Thomas with a headshot from the AK, and then Matafi finishes it off, finding Mighty Max on site with a headshot. Leaving it 12-2 for fnatic Academy. There we go. Again, Endpoint's buys are very few and far between. We've got M4s and a FAMAS on Shiki. No AWPs, no scouts. And then obviously fnatic, they can just buy whatever they want at this point. Surprised we haven't seen any M249s. I am, of course, joking. Looks like they've smoked off team main. Shiki's going to be very nosy, just finding himself a little spot in there. And does he find anyone? He takes down Eccles, but is returned by Meadow. They did seem very confused by that, put out. Pulse going to be wrapping rounds there. I think they've seen the bomb now, yeah. Squeaky is open. Is Thomas going to spray through it? Yes, he is. He finds Alex. And, oh, unfortunately for Endpoint, Thomas and Luzza were both flashed and he gets taken down by Matafe. Mighty Max is Frank's Meadow. Pulse is found. Wow, amazing game launch from Matafe there, just to turn back and check. Just at the right time. Maybe it's luck. Luck is ready from there, and of course he gets taken down. 13-2 to end to fnatic Academy. That is the end of the first half. fnatic Academy are on 13 points, Endpoint are on 2, and Alex is going to be knifing his friend there. That's not very nice. Come on, man. What a first half, though. So it will be absolutely interesting to find out how fnatic Academy are going to play this on the CT side, because their T side was very fluid. They could go wherever they wanted, and they would always have map presence. How are they going to be doing at defending these bomb sites? Endpoint are ready, fnatic Academy are ready, and we are starting. Base pistols for everyone apart from Blazzo, who's picked up a P250. Don't worry about it, I'm not a fan of Glocks either. Endpoint are going to be heading up towards A. It's like a pretty normal push. Lots towards mid. Over the top of Boost there. Cheeky towards main, he sees Lucka. Eccles is on B, patiently waiting. That could be terrible for Endpoint if he turns around. There he is. Mighty Max takes down Matafi. Eccles returns with Mighty Max, and then Luzza takes down Meadow. Pulse takes down Luzza. Oof! Lovely headshot from Alex there on Pulse. Thomas sees Eccles, leaving just Alex, funnily enough. I'm sure watching the first half you weren't expecting this. Wow, Luzza takes down Alex with the headshot from the P250. What a change in pace. Okay, so it looks like Endpoint are going to have... See, the start... Before, if you won the first round, you'd buy, UMPs, maybe a FAMAS. But now we've got... both teams have done this. We've got AKs, we've got the occasional few SMGs, we often see a Mac 10 in the UMP. I wonder why, because if you give up an AK, that's so detrimental to the third round. I'm sure somebody could tell me, but fnatic Academy have gone for the CZ buy, as expected, to be fair. And a taser on Lucka. Okay. Whatever, mate. Go for it if you want. It's fine with me. Meadow waiting on A site by forklift here. Is that BM buying the taser, or do you reckon there's some weird strategy involved? I mean, it is a one-hit kill from knifing distance, I suppose. Oh, Lazza sees the head there. A few shots go off, and he does find it. Lucka is not quick enough to react. Matafe hiding on boost here. He's flashed. Oh, and he takes down Pulse and Lazza. Probably won't expect him to still be there. Matafe is found by Thomas. Bit of a messy spray there, but he gets it in the end. That's all that matters. Shiki upgrades to an M4 from his UMP, and he is immediately killed by Meadow, who is rocking the CZ. Eccles finds Thomas. Bit of a tap there. Meadow waiting here. Is MyMax even going to check this corner? He doesn't. He gets taken down. 14-3 to Academy. 2 more rounds for fnatic. Endpoint are going to be trying to stop that as much as possible. They've got a Deagle and a CZ. More CZs. And then fnatic with an interesting buy. They've recovered 2 M4s, an MP9, the UMP and another M4, sorry. Smoke goes into B, and Max is waiting on the other side. Lazza manages to find Matafe with the one deek there. Pulse did help out though. Tom's gonna be smoking off mid there, looks like. Max is gonna be flipping around as well. They've made a bit of noise at B, and now they're gearing towards A. It looks like Lazza finds Lucka. Meadow's watching the other side though. Is he gonna see him? He sees the arm, he does tag him, doesn't kill him. Endpoint heading towards highway here. Very quickly. They know exactly where that guy is. They didn't see the guy at car though. Terrible. Eccles managed to take down Shiki. And Thomas. We have a 2v2 here. Wow, okay. Lazza just sees Alex out of nowhere. Well spotted, mate. They both have Deagles, but they both have the M4 and the MP9, which might be better suited for this situation. Eccles does get in close, and he takes down Lazza. He's on 74 HP. No, he's not. He's on 48 HP. Max is on 74 HP. So he's going to come around the corner. Oh, Eccles knows exactly where he is. He doesn't have any grenades to try and take him down. He does find him. And that is going to be a defuse for Academy. 15-3. Massively unfortunate for Team Benjamin there. They look like they have the upper hand. There was a moment there I thought they were going to take it, but at the end of the day it was not to be. fnatic buying up a scout on Lucka. Recovered an AK. Lots of tactical decisions being made here. 2 M4s and an MP9. And then Endpoint, they're trying to just buy whatever they can to try and keep themselves in the game. This is the final round after all. If they don't win this one, they've got 2 AKs, CZ, 2 Deagles. See if they can recover any weapons. Thomas is being boosted up here with the AK. Protected by the smoke from now. There isn't anyone for him to see, but he's going to have to find that one out himself. Flashbang goes on right in Matafe's face. Doesn't phase him though. Thomas doesn't see anyone in mid. Drops down. He's smoking off mid there. There's watching towards highway. A lot of utility going down here. Oh, and he sees Lucka. Well spotted. Flashbang goes in. A few frags down there on highway. Matafe and Meadow both get found out. Just 2 for the fnatic Academy team. Common Endpoint. They're going to get the bomb down. Bomb is going down towards B site. Sorry, A site. Shiki watching car. Not a lot. Oh, he's sitting in a very awkward position here, but it does look like Endpoint have it quite locked down. You know what, fnatic Academy, they don't need this one. They just have to stop Endpoint getting... I'm not going to do the maths. A lot of rounds. I'm an English student at heart. I don't do maths. Without my phone's calculator, I would be a mess. enough about me, more about Endpoint. This is going to be a nice win for them, because if they can keep those two AK-47s, buying into the next round is going to be far easier. Though it looks like Eccles is going to save his AK that he's recovered. So we have a recovered M4 for Shiki, which is going to save money a bit, an MP9 on Pulse, AKs for everyone else, and then for fnatic Academy, looks like they're going to be doing a bit of a cheap buy as well. They haven't got much money on the belt. They've got a CZ, two AKs, and two MP9s. Interesting. Lots of grenades go over boost there. They don't want anyone pushing up this time. Apart from Thomas, who is going to have a little look over. Eccles is waiting for them. Eccles finds Thomas. And Luzzer as well. That's terrible for the Endpoint side. They've only got 3 people down now. Few shots going towards Shiki, who is covered by the smoke. Here's his view. Not sure what he's trying to do here. Maybe wait for fnatic Academy to back off. The OP9 sprays go down. Desperate deagle shots. Is he going to find anyone? Flashbang goes in. Shiki's going to push out. They're not sure he's here yet. He gets the spray down on Matafe. Frag grenade goes into sandbags there, and he gets the frag on Lucka, bringing it to a 3v3 out of nowhere. Come on, guys. Mighty Max watching towards highway here, towards A. Is he going to find Meadow? He only has an MP9. Theoretically, the AK should punch through the head armor he's rocking there. He doesn't have head armor. He just dies instantly. It wouldn't matter if he did though. It was an AK, as Alpha mentions. Where's that bomb? Mighty Max has it. It's going down on default. Pulse is watching team main there. Shiki's going to be watching towards car. And fnatic Academy. They're going to be saving those weapons. It looks like they are. Is that going to be 15-5? They could take this to a draw. I mean, theoretically. Let's hope, eh? Let's be optimistic. Not unheard of though in CS. You see these comebacks every now and then. And boy are they fun to watch. Max, is that a bit too close? You don't want to get away from that? Yeah, you could. Okay. So, fnatic are probably going to eco this round, I can imagine. And then might be able to buy up an AWP on Lucka. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're just going to get some CZs. I mean, it's not impossible for Endpoint to win this one. They could easily come back. They just need to stay up on that momentum. They need to just keep it going. The bomb's going to be towards B, but a majority of the Endpoint players are towards A. Thomas here getting ready to smoke over team main. Looks like a fake. They're going to be running towards B. HE goes into mid. Going to be going on to boost. Lucka is waiting for them with only a USPS, in fact. Thomas doesn't find any frags, but he does get the Molotov down, forcing him to push back a little bit. Vents is opened up. Surely fnatic Academy have an idea of what's going on now. Thomas, does he find him on site? He does. Alex to take it down. fnatic Academy desperately rush towards B site here. Molly goes into heaven. A few grenades into tree room. Meadows patiently waiting for the Molly to run out. And I'm not sure where he's aiming. Bomb goes down on B. Yeah, a few shots going through the bangable wall there. Fortunately for Endpoint, there's no one in checkers to receive it. Tafe quietly waited at the top of mid. So, with Endpoint taking this round, which is looking likely, bringing it to 6-15, fnatic have just ecoed, so they're going to have the money to buy up. It looks like Mighty Max finds Meadow and Matafe. That's a bit of cash for Endpoint. That's nice. Just when you thought nothing was going to happen. So yeah, you can see here, fnatic have got an AWP, and M4s all around, apart from Eccles, who's managed to recover an AK. And Endpoint, the extra money, they've got the AWP on Lazer, recovered M4, lots of AKs, lots of spray going in here from Thomas. He doesn't find anyone, but he was pretty much bang on, to be fair. It's always hard to get frags through for things like that. Premeditated corners. If you get some early damage, makes it much easier at the end of the game. He's making himself known. Making sure no one pushed up, it looks like. Smoke grenade comes in from Matafi to stop Thomas pushing them. It's fine, but he's going to be jumping over red there. Vibrating Mighty Max, I've just read that. Yeah, little do you probably know, Mighty Max has a vibrating function actually, he's under his left ear. He just bounces up and down. No one knows why. As I'm watching towards B. Looks like Lucker finds Mighty Max. Vibrating did not help him. Also doesn't quite get Lucker. Pulse finds Matafe, Eccles returns it, Thomas finds Eccles, Alex trades that as well, so we've got a 3v2 favouring fnatic Academy. Oh, Lazer does not see Alex there, he picks up his AWP. We have 2 AWPs here for fnatic Academy versus just Sheiky with his M4, he doesn't have much health. Oh, that was not as expected, okay. So Alex is brought down to 5 HP now, he's going to be backing off. Is he going to find Sheiky there? He doesn't quite find him. fnatic Academy do take the round because the bomb had not gone down, and I wasn't even looking at the time.